Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Sri Nagi, Ayurveda and medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about what is the difference between Tamsik food, what is Rajsik food and what is Satvic food. What is the best food for us, which kind of food should we eat, and how to choose, how to recognize like this is Satvic food and this is good for me, and what it does in my body, what is the importance of Satvic food, what is the importance of Rajsik food, and what is the importance of Tamsik food. So let's see what Ayurveda has to say about it. From mind and body point of view, Ayurveda has categorized the food into Satvic food, Rajsik food and Tamsik food. If freshly cooked food has been eaten fresh, it is Satvic food. And if you leave it for long time, more than 3 hours, then it converted into Rajsik food. And if you stay it as it is for one day, then it get converted into Tamsik food. So this is simple categorization on the basis of time. So freshly cooked food, freshly eaten, that is considered as Satvic food, and if it is been freshly cooked but eaten after 3 hours, 4 hours, then it is known as Rajsik food. And if you are eating one day and if you are cooking one day and eating after 2 days, 3 days, it is considered as Tamsik food. So now what is this Satvic, Rajsik and Tamsik? These are the qualities of your mind, like how this food which you are eating is going to impact on your body and on your mind. A food is considered Satvic when it calms down your mind, which brings peace to you. This kind of food is considered as Satvic food. That means the food that has been cooked freshly and consumed within 3 hours of cooking. So this kind of food is considered as Satvic food, and more early you eat, more sattva it will have. And if you go to grocery buying, if you went to the market, how to choose which food is Satvic? So according to Ayurveda categorization, green leafy vegetables comes under Satvic food, and all the green vegetables comes under Satvic food, and all the freshly grown vegetables except few vegetables like eggplant, brinjal, these are not come under Satvic food. Mostly all of other vegetables comes under Satvic food. In addition to that, all the fresh fruits, all kind of fruits, they come under Satvic food, because as we all know, fruits are very full of prana, very beneficial for your body, very beneficial for your mind. So fruits are number one category in Satvic food. Usually if you would have seen, if you go with the Indian traditions, or because India is the most ancient civilization, and in these civilizations, as you know, India is also a place for spiritual well-being, and here a lot of things has been studied, has been discovered, has been reached in terms of internal well-being. So as you see in India, if anybody goes to temple, they always carry fruits, or if you are going to somebody's house, they always carry fruit to each other. So why this was? Because it is just a way to enhance sattva. Fruit symbolizes sattva. That means we are coming to your house with these fruits with the hope like it will calm your mind and it will nourish you from within. So there was a tradition to going to everybody's house with the basket of fruits. Why? Because fruits are the nectar of life and it will yield the best well-being. So fruit is considered as very Satvic food. Green leafy vegetables are Satvic food. Nuts, all kind of nuts comes under Satvic food, and grains, the plants that produce grains, these grains also comes under Satvic food. In addition to some places, even milk, freshly taken milk is also considered as Satvic food, but make sure that milk doesn't contain any preservative, and nothing it should contain just to preserve it for long. Not packed milk I am talking about, I am talking about Satvic milk. That means the milk from the person who is taking care of the cow as a family member. Regarding that milk also I have created big video, so if you want to see more about milk, you can check that video. but usually milk also considered as Satvic food. If milk doesn't contain any kind of impurities or adulteration or any preservatives. Next comes the Rajsik food. What is Rajsik food? Rajsik food is that food which is responsible for hyperactivity of your mind. What is hyperactivity of mind? That is anger, agitation, irritation, restlessness and sleeplessness. All these are the qualities of Vata dosh. Vata means all these are the qualities of Raja. Raja means the Vata element of your mind, that is known as Raja. That means everything is moving. Rajasic means it is just all the thing in moving state, nothing stabilizes. So that means this kind of food which aggravate everything, that is known as Rajasic food, especially your body activities. That means body will always be moving, it will not come into rest, that is called Rajasic body. At the same time your mind is also very much Rajasic, means very compulsive, very irritated all the time, little bit if somebody says something immediately burst up. That means it's a Rajasic mind. Means certain foods are responsible to enhance the Rajoguna in your mind, that is Rajasic food. So what kind of food comes under Rajasic food? Like onion, onion is a Rajasic food. Garlic, garlic has tremendous medicinal value, but it is also a Rajasic food. So if you are among those people who are living very high up in mountains or in very cold areas, so in these places if you have seen, garlic is their diet, because everything so stabilizes, so become unmoving, like very rigid, inertia comes in the body. So in these places garlic people usually eat just to bring the body and mind into activity. Otherwise there are certain western countries of Europe where there is a lot of snow, so they eat garlic a lot. Why they eat garlic? Because garlic means it has a lot of Rajasic qualities, so that their mind will not become dull, they don't go too much into dullness. That's why it is Rajasic food is recommended over there. At least they use some garlic, and it has other medicinal properties, like it is very beneficial for your digestion. Those who have very weak digestive fire, it also helps to digest your food well. So in that medicinal point of view garlic is good, but if you see on the term of qualities, so it has Rajasic properties. In addition to that, all the coffee, tea, they all come under Rajasic food. In the body they are Vata enhancing, and in terms of mind they are Rajasic food. And fried food, excessively fried food, it comes under Rajasic food. So now and all this tinned, packed, canned food, it also if it is like packed for 2-3 days, this also comes under Rajasic food. And certain packing also comes under Tamsik food, but excessively fried food comes under Rajasic food. Now the third thing is Tamasic food. What is Tamasic food? The food that brings a lot of inertia to your system, that is known as Tamasic food. Like many times we have a lot of state of confusion or disorientation, and mind seems very dull. Not able to perceive anything. So this kind of food which bring all these qualities is known as Tamasic food. So what is the Tamasic food? The food that contains a lot of non-veg, that comes under Tamasic food. The food that contains excess fat, little bit fat is needed for good health, but if your food contains excessive fat, like these days quick cookings are very much in fashion, in which they are putting huge butter, huge everything, too much cheese, all these kind of things, it comes under Tamasic food. In addition to that, all the reheated oils, it also comes under Tamasic food, because it is very because it's very fat enhancing, kapha enhancing, and it also is responsible for dullness of the mind. In addition to that, all the foods that contains a lot of preservatives, it also comes under Tamasic food, and alcohol, of course, it comes under Tamasic food. So these are the few elaborations about Rajasic, Tamasic and Satvic food. So whenever you are going to market, it's very easy now to recognize what is Rajasic, what is Tamasic and what is Satvic. In addition to that, right kind of food is not good enough. It is also important the right time to have right food, so that your body adjusts accordingly. It's very, very important fact. Sometimes we just keep counting calories, but we don't count the time. According to Ayurveda, it is very important, like what is your digestive fire time, when your digestive fire will be the maximum. So that is the best time to have food, because if you are even taking the Satvic food, but if you are taking in odd hours, let's suppose you are taking at 12 o'clock Satvic food, so that Satvic food will not work for you. It's very important, if you are eating Satvic food, you eat it on time. Even if you are eating Rajsik food, you eat it on time. And Tamsik food, if you are eating in odd hours, so it will be not at all good for your health. It will invite a lot of chronic ailments. So Satvic food, little bit delay you can do. Rajsik food also a little bit delay you can do, but if you are eating Tamsik food that includes mean diet and all, it's very important that you please eat them on time. Though all the food you should eat on time, but there are certain precautions with certain foods. So if you are aware of that, then it will not yield chronic ailments. Otherwise, I have seen people and family whose diet is very healthy, very good food they are eating, but the timing of eating is not proper. So it's very, very important that you pay attention, like proper calories are not that much important, but proper time is very important. And as you know, in Ayurveda there is no concept of calories, like how much calories you are taking, because Ayurveda believe in self consciousness, like your body will tell, like this is the point that I should not eat, and how to raise your self consciousness. There are methods like yoga, Ayurveda, pranayam, meditation, going deep within you. So all these methods are just for the self awareness of the body, and once it's been attained, you need not to count calories. Your body itself will say, like, now I can't take much food in. And best and most easiest way to do this is sit in cross-legged posture and eat with hands. This will ease this tip, like how to stop while eating, how to know, like this is enough for you, because calorie need for each person is different, and you can't calculate one calorie, like this body needs this much calorie. You don't know, because every person has different digestive fire, every person has different kind of body. So you can't calculate calories just on calorie basis. You are giving a universal chart for anyone, like this much calories human need. It's not necessary, because each person's digestive fire is different, each person's need is different, each person's work is different. So in Ayurveda, the concept is only how your digestive fire is and how is your lifestyle. Accordingly, you should consume food. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there is a subscription button. Please click the bell icon, hit the subscription button, so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on this given email ID, and I will let you know how we can schedule it. If you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So with this note, I would like to say, stay healthy, stay blessed, take care.